We are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. You know, we've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you will go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that, I do. But for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
Well, assuming you play a clean game, and it's pretty simple, but just be better than the guy ahead of you. And if you really deserve a start, it'll become apparent quickly.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
Every 3 seconds, you'll be focused. Sometimes you'll lost watch.
Hey, you still want to play it?
Yeah, you have to really should have something.
Well, it is a special night for this young man, the home debut of MP. You know he's ready to show this fan base what he can do. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to, the start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with Keyshawn George. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's Anthony in at the point. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both. By Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's check in with Ellen. And she's got the latest for us on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world. And guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Beginning tonight for sure. Quite a story. Hey, thanks for the report.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here's Sarr. Here's McCollum. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. And here making his NBA debut tonight is MP, a native out of rural Vermont. And MP has had quite the path to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Johns, we appreciate the report. From past the arc, and again, Milwaukee with the triple.
MP looking solid from there.
Washington trailed. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. In the corner, it's Saw. From outside, off the mark. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Here's Watkins. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. MP's got 8.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Now, here's George. Nothing on the board. Pass to Carrington. Sarr the screen. And it's Carrington missing. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 19-7 run. And here's MP for 3. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Wizards making a change here. Wizards trail by 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land.
A strong catch-and-shoot option. Opponents will learn you can't give Johnson those kind of looks.
MP, that's for 2. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Johnson surveying the floor. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now here's Giannis. The 3 from MP. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Washington has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Alexander Sarr. Allie?
Hey guys, well, the head athletic trainer for Washington let me know the status. He said there's some tenderness in the groin area and inside the thigh. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Boy, tough news for him, for his family, for his team. And, you know, it's not just him affected. This is the whole organization. And what you hope, obviously, some guys heal faster than others. You hope he's one of those guys.
Now McCollum following the three-point attempt by MP.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
So it's the Wizards now, following the three-pointer by MP.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
In the corner, George with it. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Anthony to pass to Watkins. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Bucks number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner comes in for Bobby Portis, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Sars checked in for the Wizards. Chris Middleton comes in for Carlton Carrington. Drills the three-pointer.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things.
Here's Shaw. 7 points in the game. Here's Koulibaly. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, George. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And it's McCollum off the drive. The three. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's got them up big. Right back after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Bucks. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of...
He's checked in for the Bucks. Taking a look at the Wizards. McCollum is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's George. And it's Sarr in its center. And it's George missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did, considering he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education.
Middleton outside. Outside, George. McCollum against MP. Over MP. And another miss by Washington. Bucks leading by 15. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And Turner kicks to MP. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. MP's got 33.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Pass to Coulibaly. The Wizards working the ball around now. Song, the pass to Middleton. In the corner, George with it. Off target from outside. The Bucks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And this is the second full season for Brian, and again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Porter comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Then for the Wizards, Corey Kispert comes in for Sarr, and Carlton Carrington subbed in for McCollum. Kispert wide open, he fires. The Wizards with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
In the corner, it's MP. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
MP dishes to Porter. On the wing, MP. Off target from 3-point range. Wizards trail by 21. Outside for George. Middleton outside. Over Trent. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. MP getting it done for the Milwaukee Bucks. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his 3-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Back to the action in just a minute. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Kevin Porter is out there with MP. And it's Prince in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
A rookie who shoots freely from the arc. Johnson is a threat with range.
Giannis outside. Back to MP. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. A shot's good on the assist by Prince.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here's McCollum for three. The rebound by Prince.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, give him 50 cents.
MP, good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP outside. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Pass to Champagnie. Hits the three-point bomb. Champagnie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Portis. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Prince against Johnson. Kispert on the wing. No good on the three. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Kicks it out to Prince. Bucks passing it around. Antetokounmpo off the pick from Watkins. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to Prince. Porter kicks to MP. Antetokounmpo inside. Johnson's there. And here's Prince outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there. And here is Kispert. High post Johnson. Carrington in the corner. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a 4-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
The 3 from MP. Good. Another from 3.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are. And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate